We're going to get serious before we get funny. I wanted to talk to you about a certain neurological disorder that some of you might know. As you can see, I have an ice bucket up here, so I'm just going to do this. There will be no ice water dumped on my head tonight. Don't worry about that. And in fact, I don't even want to talk to you about ALS. Not that I have a problem with people doing things for ALS. I think that is a great cause, and it's wonderful that they've raised so much money. But we are an improv club. We have close connections to people like Robin Williams, and so we are going to talk a little bit about the disease of Parkinson's. And I'm having a beer up here. The person who taught me to enjoy beer the most was my mother. And as a matter of fact, my mother can no longer open a beer bottle because she has Parkinson's. It is a, I know now you're all thinking, boy, am I glad we came to a comedy show tonight. We're not going to be that serious, but she's late stage Parkinson's, so I have a personal connection, and the whole club has a connection to Robin Williams. Michael J. Fox is a great person. He has a great foundation, so we're going to try to raise a little bit of money and start our own series of challenges for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. Now, Parkinson's is a neurological disorder in which people lose muscle control progressively. They lose it over time, and it gets worse and worse. You've heard about tremors. They also have rigidity and pain in their muscles. People become unstable. They sometimes just fall backwards, or they can't stand up. And they also suffer from bradykinesia. I think we can all relate to that, can't we? Bradykinesia. So maybe not. That's a slowness of movement. And there is a whole host of other symptoms that I would encourage you to research on your own, but I just wanted to make these things clear. So we've come up with a way that we think will challenge us up here with donating money, but I would also challenge you to go and research the site michaeljfox.org and perhaps give some of your own money tonight. But first, I want to bring up my good friend Larry, who's going to keep things running for us.
All right, cool. Now let's get the fun stuff. Okay, so the challenge that we're doing for Dan is, if those of you who've ever been here before, Dan is our resident punster, which means that he tells all those punny jokes, if you've ever heard those. So we have a few of our folks here who are going to challenge Dan, and if Dan loses, depending on how much he loses money as well, which he's going to donate to the Michael J. Fox Foundation, so that's pretty cool. All right, so how that works is, we get our first contender up. Who's that going to be? Laura. So Laura's going to go up and challenge Dan. They're going to do it in a standard joke format, so the blank goes to see the doctor says, I can't see you, and the blank replies, punchline. So how that works is, if it's ducks, it's be like, duck goes to see a doctor says, I'm sorry, I don't see ducks, and the duck replies, punchline. So this case, I have to do the punchline though, don't I?
Sure.
So yeah, yeah, I forgot that part. So the duck replies, what'll I do? Model. Yes, you guys got the idea back there. So, any of those kinds of things, they get a reaction out of you, then they get to continue. If they can't think of something within the span of about 5 seconds, then they're out, next challenger comes up. If Dan loses, that's more money in the bank to Michael J. Fox Foundation.
But the other challengers can lose money
the other challengers can lose money as well. That is correct.
If you're eliminated, you pay $20 into the pot.
There you go, $20. So that's a lot. They've already put $20 on the line. That's so cool. All right, let's get our first blank. How about an animal?
Horse.
Horse, thank you very much. All right, so horse, go.
Is it 185?
No, just one.
Tell me the thing. Okay, one. So a horse goes into the neurologist's office. The neurologist says, we don't treat horses there. And the horse says, nay, sayer are you.
All right, a horse gallops into a neurologist's office and says, Doctor, I really need to see you immediately. And the doctor says, well, I have a patient right now. Maybe I can see you when he's finished. Winnie.
The horse goes into a neurologist's office. The neurologist says, we don't treat horses here. And the horse replies, oh, come on, doctor, try to bridle your enthusiasm.
All right, a horse goes into a doctor's office and says, Doctor, I need to see you immediately. And the doctor said, I'm saddle, you'll be here.
Horse goes into a neurologist's office. The neurologist says, we don't treat horses here. And the horse says, oh, come on, you're making me very sad. Look at my long face.
All right, let's change it up. occupation? Maybe a
Bus driver.
Bus driver. Thank you, bus driver.
A bus driver walks into a doctor's office and says, "Doctor, I need to see you right now." The doctor says, "I can't see you today." And the bus driver says, "That's not fair."
Bus driver goes into a doctor's office. The doctor says, "We don't serve bus driver. We don't take care of bus drivers here." And the bus driver says, "Oh, come on. I brought money. I'm good for it." And I just keep going round and round to different doctors, like round and round, like the wheel.
No, she's out. Big one. Get it for order. Let's change it up a little bit. Can I get a food? Pizza. All right, very good. Pizza.
Gary, thank you.
Pizza goes into a doctor's office, and the doctor says, "I'm sorry, we don't take care of pizzas here." And then the pizza replies, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to serve you my piece of pie then."
So pizza rolls into a doctor's office and says, "Doctor, I need to see you right now." And the doctor says, "I don't treat pizzas." And the pizza replies, "Don't."
Pizza goes into a doctor's office. The doctor says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve pizzas here." And the pizza replies, "Oh, come on, don't be so cheesy."
So pizza goes into a doctor's office and says, "I need to see you right now." The doctor says, "I don't treat pizzas." And the pizza says, "Well, I never saw such an office."
Pizza walks into a doctor's office. The doctor says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve pizzas here." And the doctor replies, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take a slice out of your pie."
Pizza walks into a doctor's office and says, "I need to see you immediately." And the doctor says, "Well, I don't know how to treat pizzas, but my friend Dami knows."
Pizza walks into the doctor's office. The doctor says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve pizzas here." And then the doctor replies, "Well, I'm sorry, the only way we can see you is in our little hut."
I owe $20.
Good. So we're ready to carry on. We get the next challenger up. So this is Phil. Phil's also one of our resident punsters, so we're going to challenge these guys a little bit. Let's see. We'll start though first. Can I get a fictional character?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Thank you. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter goes to a doctor's office. The doctor says, "I'm not going to treat Harry Potter," and he's like, "But I've been having these dizzy spells."
Harry Potter flies into a doctor's office and the doctor says, "I'm sorry, I don't treat Harry Potters." And Harry Potter says, "Oh, Quidditch."
Harry Potter goes into a doctor's office. The doctor says, "I'm not going to treat Harry Potter," so Harry Potter walked right out the Dumbledore.
Harry Potter walks into the doctor's office and the doctor says, "I'm sorry, I can't treat wizards." And Harry Potter replies, "I wonder what I'll do now."
Harry Potter walks into a doctor's office. The doctor says, "I'm not going to treat Harry Potter." JK.